Thanks, Twin Cities Live co-host Elizabeth Reese, for being here for Megan today. You still got a few years before you have to worry about this.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the middle of it, but you've got 3 kids in the house. Many of you at home, watching at home, may have adult children, and they still rely on you financially.
This can be tricky. Could you be giving them too much financial help? So Justin Halverson from Great Waters Financial is here, and he's got some ways to support your adult children without putting your own financial future at risk. Justin, welcome to the show. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much for having me this morning.
This gets a little touchy because I think people don't always want to talk about it. They feel like, oh, am I doing the wrong thing? What's happening with kids in this time where they need so much help from their parents, these adult children?
Yeah, I think it is more right now. The survey says that about 60% of parents are helping their adult children right now. So it's a lot. And I think we can start there by saying if you're in this situation, you're not alone. A lot of people are facing this. I also think there's a lot of reasons for it. Some people just love their kids and they want to help them. I think a lot of us want to help our kids so much that maybe we protect them too much and we help them to not get the resilience that they need. And then I think some people have a little codependency where they like their kids depending on them because it's a sense of that.
Oh,
That's that role that they have.
Without going into the psychology of it, the reasons are real. The cost of living is rising.
Yeah.
So when you get out on your own, there's, cost of college tuition, cost of apartments or housing. It's a lot. Some of these kids are coming out with too little financial literacy. Maybe as parents, we help them too much and then we taught them, yeah, you're going to need to buy a car. Taught them about the cost of the car, but we didn't teach them about insurance and maintenance and all the things that go along with it. And so I think there's just a lot that goes into this package that causes these kids to need a lot of help right now.
When you say kids, I think some people are thinking a certain age, like 18 or just out of college, but I know that there are probably people who are out there watching right now who kids could be the 40-year-old son or daughter.
Chris, you're so
like,
right.
Where does that? Where
adult children
does that line
continues.
ever does that line ever cut off?
I am that adult child. I would, if my parents are watching and want to start funneling it, we accept.
I mean, you are spot on. We talk adult children, we kind of think about that right out of the nest phase.
Yeah.
But this just continues. And at Great Waters Financial, we do a lot of retirement planning. Our clients are in or near retirement. So a lot of their kids are in their 40s or 50s or 30s or whatever. And I'm telling you that they have the same dilemma. Some of their kids still need their help and they help them too much. And then the other side of the coin is some of these people have been really diligent. They saved well for their retirement. They're going to pile up so much money by the time they die that they don't even know what to do with it. But they're scared to give some to their kids who may actually be at the time in life where they really need it. They're helping to get their kids through college or into the private school. And at this time in life where everything is so hard, I've got 6 kids. I know how hard this thing is.
Yeah.
You got 3, you got 2.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know the deal. So I think there is a time where maybe the helping could be good, but because they've been so diligent and saved so much, they don't want to enable their kids, which is a real thing.
Right.
It's a fine line between empowerment and enabling. But I do think there is a time where maybe helping out even the older adult children can actually be good.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I want to know about what you can do to help adult children become more financially independent. Because I wonder, some of this, I remember watching my parents balance the checkbook. I remember them like physically clipping coupons to go to Cub Foods to get groceries. Like, these are all very visual, tangible things that I remember. My children do not see me moving money around on my phone. They don't see the auto bill pay.
Nope.
And when we run out of things, they go, hey, let's just order another one, like without understanding that. So it's tricky because you just don't see it as much anymore.
We don't have the cash. We rarely balance the checkbook.
Right.
My kids are like, just Apple pay me some money. I'm like,
Yeah, they'll just hit the little magic button on there. And
give
all
me
of
the
a sudden-
credit card.
Yeah.
The lifestyle creep, what does that mean?
Yeah, so the first thing kind of on our list of tips is don't keep up with the Joneses. Comparison is such a bad trap. Everyone else looks like they're living the perfect life, and if we just had those things, we'd be happy. Don't believe the lie. There's nothing that you could get that would make you happy if you're not already happy with who you are and what you have right now. So I think that's where it starts. The lifestyle creep is real, though. You get, oh, I want the nicer apartment. Well, then I need the nicer furnishings. Got the nicer car, insurance costs more. I mean, everything just kind of creeps up.
Yeah.
And so one of the trends right now on social media is loud budgeting.
Yeah, I saw
What
this
is that?
the other day. Well, go ahead.
It's a TikTok
It's kind of
sensation. It's
ridiculous.
millions of views.
It's kind of ridiculous to me, but if it's working and helping people, then great.
It is. And I don't think it's even new. I think it's just about transparency and vulnerability
Yep.
and being real with yourself and with others about your situation.
So loud budgeting is what? You're like standing on the side of the road yelling, I
am
paid
budgeting."
$2.99." Yeah.
Well, you
Loud budgeting is simply once you make a budget and you kind of set these parameters either yourself or with your partner, and you get in a situation where your friends say, let's go out to happy hour or dinner, or let's take this vacation together, you just put it out there. We are on a budget, and because we're on a budget, we're saying no to this.
Oh.
Instead of either lying and making up an excuse, oh, we can't go because of this,
Yeah.
or giving in, breaking
Yep.
the budget, and
Yep.
now your resiliency is down and you're going to break it again and again and again. And so it's just putting it out there. It's just being real and being honest with people.
I have seen a lot. What I've loved, I've seen a lot of, like, particularly moms, just because I follow moms on social media, will say, like, how much are you spending on groceries every month for your family of X? And then you kind of get different gauges. And I do find that to be helpful because I can go, okay, wait, I'm in line, or no, or maybe I want to try to cut $100. That feels reasonable. I think that more transparency and more conversation about money is probably better.
100%, Elizabeth. And
Yeah.
I think that's a healthy sense of comparison, right? You're
Okay.
looking at kind of where you are versus the others, not in a way of like, I need more, but like, oh, am I on track?
What are their strategies?
I do think that's good. So, don't keep up with the Joneses. Stick to your guns, stick
Yeah.
to your budget. That's kind of where we start.
and have a plan. And again, to your point, if you're trying to get $100 off your grocery bill, like don't go to the store every day. Like actually
Yeah.
plan this out.
You got to have your spending plan. You got to have your budget in the first place if you're going to stick with it.
Right.
And that takes some diligence. I mean, I honestly don't love looking at all the transactions. I don't like comparing it every month. It takes a lot for me to dig in and do that. I've got limited time already, as does everybody.
Yeah.
So it does take a little bit of a oomph to get there, but doing it is very important. There's some apps that can help you these days.
Yeah, you like Mint and Honeydew?
And Mint is now Rocket Money, Rocket Mortgage, Rocket Money bought them.
Okay.
So that's a good one. Honeydew, Monarch is another one. There's a number of them out there. Dave Ramsey has one. You got to find the one that works for you. Some use more technology, some require more data entry. So, whatever's best for you. But get the plan and do your best to stick to the plan.
Yeah, even just writing down what you spent every day can make a
Yep.
difference. Justin, this is really helpful. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thanks, Justin. Good to see you.
It's not easy. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, and if you get a third party in there to help you mediate, can't that be helpful too? If you or your adult children need help reaching your future goals, a financial advisor can help you.
To learn more about Great Waters Financial, follow them on Facebook and LinkedIn, and we'll post links for you on our website, minnesotalive.com.